Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm just at the Gateway Centre in the Cotswolds. It's just on all the lakes and all flooded quarries. Um, I'm going to have a little walk down the Cotswold canals today. There's a stretch down here that's unrestored. So the canal was opened in 1789. Just coming on to the top of it now. That's the spline road that was built. Started a bit of a boom in the restoration. There's a walk that way under that bridge. I don't advise it if you've got buggies, it's quite hard going with a lot of tree roots and stuff. This route down here is very easy. Um, it's uh, it's not a huge amount needed to do down here, really, I don't think. Um, if it's dredged and some of the structures restored, then it could be full of water quite quickly. There are some locks up that way, and there's one down this way. The canal, the section we're going to be looking at, eventually runs to the North Wilts Canal, which joined onto the Wilts and Berks, and there's a branch between the two. It's quite a nice little area. This I'll put the drone up over it. You've got all the lakes. There's plenty to do around here. The Gateway Centre, which we've just come out of. Sorry, my little boy's been a train on the canal. That's needs some educating. Yeah, the Gateway Centre's got some sort of food places, drink places, Cotswold Outdoors. There's some hotels and stuff there as well. So there's a bit to do on we come up here quite often on the weekend. It's nice. Today, using Rail Maps Online just to show you where we're going. I want to thank Matthew Bromley, who's allowed me to use this on my page. And also I want to give a shout out to Chris Lowe, who mapped all the canal networks on here. So we're starting here in the Cotswolds, this in the lakes. This is called the Gateway Centre, and we're going to take a walk down here today, past the locks and around the lakes up to the junction of the North Wilts Canal, which is down here. So just to the side there is another walk down the side of the lake as well. If you walk to the bottom of here, when you get to the roundhouse and the lock, there's a bridge over. You can turn right and you can walk up through the village. And if you turn right again when you get to like a T-junction, you can walk up there and cut through some woods eventually on your right hand side, which walks you back around that lake and back to the centre. Or you can get up some of the lanes. It's a really nice walk actually, and it's perfect for our little boy. Does it without any problems. He's just turned 4. So the canal opened in 1789. Trade was at height in the middle of the 19th century. It declined in competition with the railways, and eventually closed in 1927. The restoration began in 1972 over a number of sections of the canal. Mainly to stop any further deterioration rather than mainline restoration. Past few years, the network's had quite a lot of funding, quite a lot been going on. There's some quite famous, there was a bridge replacement over Christmas, I think it was last year, for the railway, just done over the Christmas break. And it's received quite a lot of funding for the Stroudwater connecting all of that missing mile, as well as the There's the road. I think it's the A38. It goes, the canal goes under. There's a roundabout been built recently. So it's still holding water in places. So there's a spillway just along here. It's not really used at the moment, obviously, because there's no water in the line. But it was restored in 2010. And when the line's complete, it will run water off down into the stream down in there, which I assume goes into the lakes. There's a sign here that says that the canal's going to be raised slightly in places by 20 to 30 centimetres. So the banks are going to be slightly higher. I'm not entirely sure what this is here. So the canal is just to the side there, and in here we have some stonework. There's obviously a stream down through there, which you can see. I'm not sure if this is like an overflow stream or something like that, but it's got to be a runoff from somewhere, because there's also a little tunnel down here. Just coming up to the lock now. On the lock, there's a roundhouse. It's one of 5 on the canal, and it was a design unique to the canal as well. They were built between 1791 and 92 for canal employees who combined the duties of watchman, lanksman, and lockkeeper. It's now private residence, but you can see you can see it now as the top of the lock. Look, and the roundhouse is just through there. It's a fascinating building. So the lock and cottage were built in about 1780. There used to be I think it was a stone or brick built bridge over here. Obviously not there anymore. The lock was restored in the in about 1980s, or in the 1980s. It was badly damaged by a bomb in World War II. But yeah, it's been well restored, ready to go. No locks on, no gates on this side, but they'll come later. Here we are at Way Bridge and the junction for the North Wilts Canal. Follow down through here. There's a house just over here with Latton Basin by the side of it. Used to be the old bridge abutments there. So there's Latton Basin just there. So Waymore Bridge was built in around 1788 to carry a track over the Thames and Severn Canal, which was being built. The North Wilts Canal opened in 1819. Increased importance of the bridge because with the Latton Basin, lots of goods were taken there for loading. Both the canals closed in 1927, and the bridge fell into disrepair. Volunteers uncovered the northwest corner of the bridge when working in the area in 2007. This revealed most of the bridge had been destroyed, but the lower structure remained. You can kind of see it on here as well. You see the older brickwork, sort of like just in the curve there. It's been completely reconstructed by volunteers. Site clearance commenced in 2013 and 14. The form of the arch was fabricated using timber and 10 steel beams. The arch was completed in 2016, and the parapet walls completed in 2018. The approach ramps and road surface were laid in 2019, with the bridge open for traffic again 90 years since it was demolished.